family mode.
Monitium, the next millennium. So what is Monitium? An internet training system? A one-stop source for online marketing tools? A program with multiple streams of income? Is Monitium an advocacy structure designed by successful industry veterans to protect the professional network marketer? Is it the most comprehensive wealth creation system the network marketing industry has ever seen? Well, let's find out. In these economic times, most people would love to make money on the internet. They hear the stories. People get on the internet, create all this wealth. They have time freedom. They get financial freedom. They're able to leverage their time, having all kinds of systems doing the work for them, and create residual income that keeps coming month after month after month. And the idea of multiple streams of income is even more exciting, having all types of sources on the internet, money coming into your hand each and every week, each and every month. Well, everybody wonders, so how do I get started? And that's really the issue. You need a bunch of things. You need great business opportunities. You need step-by-step training for the internet and beyond. You know, pay-per-click, social networking, advertising, SEO. And this training is going to be critical to your success. And beyond that, you're going to need tools for every aspect of internet lead generation and tracking and monitoring the growth and development of the business that you build. Well, is Monitium the answer to all that? Well, let's start by looking at some training systems that are available on the internet. There are a bunch out there, some better known than others. Here's one, the 7-Figure Networker. What does it cost? $49.77 a month. Another one, Renegade Professional. $49.95 per month. And another one, MLM Lead System Pro, or now called My Lead System Pro. $49.97 per month. And you can even spend a bunch more if you really want to maximize that system. So let's look at Monitium Success System. Complete university curriculum including orientation, leadership training, marketing with a budget, marketing without a budget. So as deep as you want to get into lead development and generation and creating systems for marketing on the internet, as far as you want to go, it's all here. But what does it cost with Monitium? $67.95 a month. Now you may be asking yourself, well, why would it be that this program is almost $20 more than the other three we looked at? Well, there's a lot more to Monitium than just training. You're going to need tools. We talked about that a little bit. If you're going to build a house, you need specific tools. Well, with an internet business, you need specific tools for that as well. You're going to need a website designed to capture visitor information. Visitors come to your website. You want to be able to know who they are, where they came from, and how to contact those people. And you'll have access to capture sites through all 4 of the training systems we've looked at. But you're also going to need an autoresponder email system to notify you when someone visits your site and to keep your visitor interested in what you're talking about. And you're going to want to have something pre-planned that's a program that maybe an email goes out every day, maybe one every week. Whatever you're doing, you're needing constant contact with your visitors so that you can keep in touch and create your online business. So what does an autoresponder email system run? Well, one of the biggest out there is AWeber Communications. They're $19 a month for up to 500 people, 500 email names in your list. Easy to get well over 2,500. Doesn't take very long. And when you do get there, you're talking about that same $19 monthly plus an additional $30. So now you're at $49 a month. Let's look at another one, Constant Contact. What do they charge? When you're over 2,500 email names in your list, you're at $50 a month. Then let's take a look at another really important tool, video conferencing. A video conferencing system gives you the ability to communicate with your team, to have team meetings and group conferences, do online presentations, online training, all kinds of things. Very, very important tool. The one that most people in our industry use now is GoToWebinar. What does that run? $99 a month. So when you think about it, if you're training, if you do that at about $50 a month, and your autoresponder email system is about $50 a month, and you've got your conferencing system at about $100 a month, you're at about $200 a month already. And guess what? You're going to want other tools used by professional marketers as well, like these, video email programs, contact management system, event calendar for organizing your scheduled appointments, a toll-free 800 number, website tracking analytics so you know what's going on with your sites, a community forum so you can brainstorm with other people that have similar concerns and questions. And you need a bunch more than that, and each time you add a tool, you're adding an expense. Well, with Monitium, full training and all of those tools and more are included in that $67.95 a month that we talked about. There's a one-time fee of $50 to start. It's an annual fee, so your first month is $117.95, and it's $67.95 a month after that for all that we've talked about so far. Oh, this is really an amazing part. You find 4 people who want to make money on the internet, or people who want to make more money than they're already making now on the internet, just 4 people, and guess what? Yours is free. $67.95 a month is now waived. It becomes $0. But there's more to Monitium than training and tools. Here's how your Monitium team structure is built. This is really amazing. It's put together when you bring those 4 people in to get your system free. It's put together in a binary structure, like a binary compensation plan in the network marketing industry. You'll have a left side and a right side. So there you are at the top, and you bring in somebody on your left, and then you bring in somebody on your right. You've got 2 of your 4 people. And let's assume that you're going to help that guy on the left bring in his first 2 people. And then you help the guy on the right bring in your first 2. And now you're going to bring in your next person. Well, where is that person going to go? It's either going to go underneath this one or underneath this one. Let's assume you put it over here. What does that do? The synergy of this is just absolutely awesome. This guy's really excited because he's got a person underneath him, and he hasn't even started bringing in his 4 people yet. This guy's excited because his team is growing, and he's still got lots more that he's going to do. Well, the fact that all these people have to go under others is an industry term called spillage, and it's one of the things that makes a binary structure just grow like wildfire. The synergy of this, the energy it creates, is just something you have to experience. It's contagious. So what happens with this binary structure that you have? How do you make money with it? Well, that's a beautiful thing. With Monitium, Monitium is going to offer your team the opportunity to enroll in multiple partner companies. You and your team can generate fast start bonuses and residual income with each company, creating a portfolio of companies, giving you and your team something really unique. Imagine joining company A. You opt in, your team opts in, you get a check from them every week, every month. Same thing happens with company B. Your team opts into company C, another income stream. Company D, they opt in again. What you have is multiple income streams for you and your entire team, all through the Monitium system. So who are these partner companies? Well, they're going to be network marketing companies who have solid management and have a unique niche product that's well priced, offering the consumer a transfer spending opportunity. In other words, instead of getting the things that they already get now at the local discount store or department store, they're going to be able to get it through you and your companies that are in your Monitium portfolio. Outstanding. Not going to increase their cost, but outstanding niche products. So these companies are going to be companies that want to have the power of the professional network marketers and salespeople who are in Monitium to represent their product lines. And right now, as of this video, about 50 of the top 300 earners in the United States in the network marketing industry are in Monitium. And by the way, it's over 60 countries already. You can build yourself an international business here. Now, the network marketing companies who want to get involved here are going to be willing to agree to all the protections incorporated in the contract that they're required to sign with Monitium. These protections are things that protect you and your team from any of the things that can happen in this industry. We'll talk a bit more about that a little bit later here. And these are going to be companies that will develop an affordable transfer spending auto ship that will get X number on the auto ship, and your auto ship is free style program. So in other words, you'll be able to participate with multiple companies with minimal investment. Great, great system. So let's take a look at it. Training, all the tools, everything you and your team need to market Monitium or any other business for that matter successfully on the internet. And the value well over $200 per month. But it's all yours for $67.95 per month. And if you simply find just 4 people who want this training and these tools, it's all yours free. Boy, that's a no-brainer if I ever heard one. Now, beyond that, in a traditional network marketing opportunity, if you want to double your income, what do you have to do? Think about it. If you had 100 people in your downline and you wanted to double your income, realistically, you're going to have to double that number of people. And that's a whole heck of a lot of work. Well, what's the difference here? With Monitium, your one sales team can opt into multiple partner companies. So instead of doubling your team, you can just double the number of companies that you're involved with. If you take a look at this, if there's your sales team, you have multiple income streams that they can opt into. They opt into MLM company number 1. You want to double that income? Get that same team to opt into MLM company number 2. You want to double that again? Well, get your team to opt into MLM company number 3 and number 4. When you think about this, it's an incredibly powerful cash-generating system. Imagine building a sales team while adding companies to your portfolio, doing it both at the same time. I mean, this thing will just go through the roof, keep on going and growing. So you think about this, protected genealogy, which is really a very neat thing. With most network opportunities, one company and their product line determines whether you're successful or not. They make a mistake, they have a bad product, they change compensation programs, they sell the company, all kinds of things that can happen. With Monitium, your genealogy, your sales team is protected from any of that because you're not affected by the moves of one company because you're involved in multiple companies. That's the beauty of it. With typical network opportunities, the company can stop your check or even terminate your position, take away your downline without cause. You really don't have much control whatsoever. Well, that's not the case with Monitium. That's why the contracts are so stringent with the partner companies to protect you and your team. Now, with a traditional network opportunity, you and your team members are forced to go outside the company to find the tools that you need, the training that you need. When you do that, when your people do that, chances are they're going to get distracted. There's a good likelihood that they're not going to wind up marketing with you. They're going to be selling these training systems. Seen it happen day in and day out. With Monitium, you're protected from that. Your team is protected from that. With Monitium, your team members can build their business at their own pace, too, and in the one place, just in Monitium. Multiple streams of income through one system. And every team member has a secure position in your structure, and they can enroll in partner companies at any time. They can do it right away when they jump in, or they can do it later on down the road. Their position is protected. You have a genealogy that realistically should last forever. When you're building your team in Monitium, you're going to build your team and you're going to keep your team. There's no reason for them to go anywhere. With the value that your team members have in Monitium, the training, the tools, the system, the multiple streams of income, you're going to build a team once. And when you talk to people who have been in the industry for years and built a team and lost a team, and then built another one, and then lost it again, and then moved to another company and built it again, everybody hates that. In this opportunity, you build it once, that's priceless. It really is. So we asked a question early on. What is Monitium? An internet training system? A one-stop source for online marketing tools? A program with multiple streams of income? An advocacy structure designed by successful industry veterans to protect the professional network marketer? Or is it the most comprehensive wealth creation system the network marketing industry has ever seen? Well, I'll tell you what, if you had to pick one, you'd need this choice. All of the above. It really checks out, doesn't it? Monitium, an amazing opportunity. So now you know the power of Monitium. Get back in touch with the person who introduced you to the Monitium program so that you can lock in your position. Enjoy the synergy, the vibrance of your binary team structure. Enjoy the system with all you need in one place. Enjoy the power. Monitium. We'll see you at the top. Thanks for watching.